everybody. We are now going to be working on example 11. Again, we're still trying to show the triangles are congruent by either angle, angle, side, or angle, side, angle. And again, the two that do not work are SSA and angle, angle, angle. So if we see AAA or SSA, it does not show triangles are congruent. It's not enough information. Those angles and sides are not placed in the correct spots to show and prove they are congruent. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Again, I'm going to start with all of my sides and angles that are already marked in as congruent in my picture, which currently I have 3 angles marked in my picture. I know that angle T has 2 arcs, so it's congruent to angle W, which also has 2 arcs. So angle T is congruent to angle W by the given. I also know angle C is congruent to angle P because they both have 3 little arcs. Okay, and so that was also given to me. And then lastly, I'm given that angle A and angle O, well, they're both angle A. Oh, I was trying to be clever again, and I could not name them with the repeating letters. Jeez, I'm slow. This will be POW. Cat POW. There we go. Okay, sorry about that. Anyways, we know angle A and angle O now, because we can't have the same letter if they're not the same angle. So, sorry guys, the demon cat's got me. But anyways, I'll keep my composure and keep going. So, I know angle A and O are both right angles. That is what is given to me, that they're right. Now, if it's a right angle, it means that each of these are 90 degrees because that's the definition of a right angle. And since they both are 90 degrees, that now means that they are congruent. Okay, so I know that angle A and P are congruent not because it was given to me. Angle A and angle O, sorry, I don't know what I said. Angle A is now congruent to angle O, not because they're right angles, but because all right angles are congruent because they're all 90 degrees. So this is because all right angles are congruent. Okay, so I have 3 things marked in my picture. So let me see if that's enough information to show that triangles are congruent. Okay, so in my first triangle, I have an angle and an angle and an angle marked congruent. I see the AAA. AAA is not going to help me show that triangles are congruent, you guys. They might help me if I leave my lights on in my car and my car breaks down and then they can jump my battery, but they will not help show that these are congruent. This one also has 3 angles marked in congruent. Angle, angle, angle. Guys, so this is not enough information to show triangles are congruent. So the only other thing I can try to do is I can try to mark in any of those tricks up my sleeve to see if I can mark anything else congruent. At this point, I'm trying to mark a side congruent because I already have all the angles congruent. So I can't even use vertical angles because all my angles are congruent. I can't use the third angle theorem because all 3 of my angles are already congruent. And the only other one would be a shared side or angle, which none of my sides or angles are touching right now. So the reflexive property will not help me. Oh no, you guys. You know what this means? We don't have enough information to show they're congruent. Oh no, this is so depressing. Okay, so these 2 triangles are not congruent. I don't know if they are. This is not enough information. They could be this. They are the same shape, but they might not be the same size. They might be similar triangles, so I don't know. Okay, so the triangles are not congruent. So they are not congruent because we have the AAA postulate, which is really sad. And my sad face is crying a big puddle, and there's a little fish in the puddle. So at least the puddle's helping the little fish. But, you know, it's still sad. So there you go, you guys. Example 11, they weren't congruent. But I'm hopeful. I'm hoping that in example 12, that they will be congruent. And maybe like before, it'll be even better because we can show they're congruent in 2 ways. I don't know, though. We're going to have to see. It's a surprise at this point. All right, let's get going on example 12.